Today, we organized my garage. It's not looking great. Join me. Here's the before. So what we did for organizing the garage is we took everything out, right? And I have kind of a small garage, so what that really has meant is I need to put it on my driveway. And as you can see here, that has meant that everything's kind of got to be on tables, which I don't know if you're familiar, but that kind of looks like a garage sale. So I keep having people stop by trying to buy all my stuff. And while nothing's for sale, everything's for sale if it comes at the right price. So I've actually made about $100 on my garage sale, not garage sale, while organizing my garage. So back to it. A lot's been done off of screen. As you can see, there's been pretty much everything has moved. And then the big thing, I've been working on this. I moved the cabinets from there to there by the door to be more functional. They're just piece of junk cabinets eventually we'll do something with. And then the plan is all of this is hard to do, all of that area there, we'll Vanna White it, love it. That's gonna be pegboard. And then I put my workbench on wheels, which you can see. Wheels, look at that, it's beautiful. And then that will back up into there, over there, and then over here is gonna be I'm gonna probably put my drill press and then put the air cleaner over on that side somewhere. I'll update you in a few. Okay, bye. What I've done is I started with taking everything out of the garage and putting it on the driveway. And everybody that drove past thought I was having a garage sale, so it was actually really hilarious. And then I started looking at what I could hang on the wall. So let's go take a look here. I started by reorienting this wall and moving that cabinet there. It was here, but we moved it over here so it was closer. And eventually I'm gonna put something under here, a little drill holder, so it's right next to the door, where I can come out and grab stuff and make my life a lot easier. This guy right here, my shop vac, it actually lived underneath my workbench. Excuse the mess, this is still a bit of a work in progress, okay? So it used to be down here, and it was really annoying because I use it all the time. So I hung it up on the wall. I had this hanger sitting around somewhere, so I hung her up. I moved my drill press from one side to the other. It seemed to fit pretty well there. Obviously you can see it's not plugged in. And then I put up this scrap piece of pegboard that I already had and just put all my most common tools on it. I really want everything to be just kind of grab and go so that I'm not having to dig through a bunch of boxes or tool chests for the stuff that I use all the time. So this is the stuff I use literally all the time. My hammers, got a speed square, just the two drills. Obviously, like I said, I'm gonna move those over here. It's gonna be great. Another thing that I did to help save some space is I built this really quick lumber holder, because all of my lumber lived back there, and it made this workbench come out way too far. So I actually saved myself 3 or 4 feet of space to put all that up there. And that has been already really helpful. Just simple. I used scrap wood, came in, I made these 3 little supports and a crossbar, and then I put all my extra longer lumber up there. And then I've got my tool chest. This is where I used to keep everything. Now it mostly is just, I keep my socket sets. I do some of my own car stuff, and then all my random stuff is just kind of thrown in here. Stuff that I don't really use that often, bunch of random bits. And then this is my truly random drawer. I don't think I ever take anything out of there, but it's great. So then future storage will be down here. These are just like my extra tool bags. I'm gonna hang these guys up. That'll live there until I probably will build it into this bench, but I don't know for sure. And then obviously I have a bunch of random stuff I need to get out of the garage. I just acquired a bunch of lumber, so there's gonna be a shed building episode or several episodes coming up. And I'm gonna get all my lawn and garden stuff out of here so I can reacquire that space. And then I've got kind of all my big tools sitting here, buckets for auto mechanic stuff and my lawn and garden stuff again. And it's really helped. All this stuff is stuff that I need to get rid of. Except my planer and my dust collector. That's not, but all this I gotta sell and get rid of, and then I'll have all that space. So the plan is to utilize this wall space for other storage options. So really, when it comes to DIY, organization, you could drive yourself nuts thinking about all the different things that you could do, all the different ways that you could put stuff in different places. And I'm fully guilty of this, where I've made all these designs and these grand plans, and it's just taken forever to actually do something. And so I finally decided, and I mean my wife had talks with me about actually doing something with it. And so we've organized this together, and we've actually put together a plan and executed, and it's a work in progress. So don't be afraid of doing something that isn't ideal, or you watch a video on YouTube and you think, man, that's awesome, I love that system that guy's garage or that gal's garage has. Just do what works for you. Do something and get it organized and get it functional. That's my main category, is to make sure that it's functional for what I want and need to do. So hey, it would really help out if you'd like and subscribe. Be sure to check out the other videos on the channel for some more tips on how you can do things yourself. I love the process of teaching other people how to be self-sufficient, how to save yourself some money, but also just how to, in a moment where something breaks or in a moment where something goes wrong, you know what to do. And so stay tuned, more to come. Thanks so much for joining today. We'll see you later.